All right. Welcome to the show. This is the Old Goat. Mark W. plays old games on a Thursday, and it's the annual special that I do called Commodore Christmas. In the past, I've done a few variations on this. One time I tried doing a stream that was Commodore, not sorry, Christmas games across various consoles. And I don't know, I just kind of found that Commodore had so much content that I kind of grew into just doing Commodore every year. So it is that time again, and I've got my festive dorky Santa hat and my warm tea as I always have lately in a Star Dad mug. Yep, that's from Mr. Rob Bob. And Eric and Stu are in the chat already saying, "Where are you? You're late." No, that's just Stu. Eric doesn't say that. Thanks, guys. Uh, Welcome to the show. So today I'm going to be, doing what I said essentially, playing Commodore games as well as demos. There's a lot of demos for Commodore and a lot of Christmas demos at that. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of mix it up as I see fit. Why don't we start with a demo and I will sip on my warm tea, my hot tea that is, while we watch it. Which one do we start with? I'm actually not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head which ones are with 100% certainty which ones are demos and which are not. I'm going to start with this. No, actually, you know what's a good one? Let's do the Petsky one. Petsky is a kind of graphic that is kind of like ASCII. It's character graphics, but it was developed for, I guess, the Commodore PET originally, and Commodore 64 uses that as well. So Petsky is just a term for character graphics on Commodore systems, essentially. And hello, Ryan, who says Merry Commodore-ness and Happy C64-nica. You as well, Ryan. Why don't we launch this Petsky Christmas now? Oh, it didn't work. Okay, it worked. It worked before when I tried it. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. So, yeah, for these demos, I might generally just kind of sit back and mute myself or make the occasional comment. And Stu says, "Have you played Attack of the Petsky Robots?" I have. And Stu also says, "I haven't, but it definitely seems like a game." Yeah, I didn't get into it right away. I think I need to give it a better shot, though. Give it more chances. But yeah, I'll definitely stream that sometime. All right, let's watch Uncle Petsky's Christmas show. I don't know what year this is from offhand. And it said to press the any key, literally the any key in quotes. And you see Sid like that, that means the audio. The tune was by someone named Stefan. This one starts with a lovely flatulence sound. Okay, it turns into music. Cool. Ryan said you should be having your famous nog not tea. Yeah, actually, I'm going to make my nog either on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. That's a tradition in my family. I make the homemade eggnog. It's a relatively recent tradition. Like I first did it like maybe 11 or 12 years ago. And when you're old, 11 or 12 years ago, it doesn't seem like a long time tradition. It's a moderately aged tradition. So yeah, all these graphics you see before you were drawn with characters, no pixel art. They're all characters. I see it likes showing these horses a lot. This sounds like music to Toe Jam and Earl or something. Yeah, just reminded myself with a quick Googling what year this is from, and it was from 2020. Weather on Long Island, asked Brian. It's okay. It's chilly, but not super cold. It's been kind of windy lately. We've had some nasty like rainstorms recently, but that was like last weekend or so. And how's it by you, Ryan? Will it be a white Christmas? No, I don't think it's even going to be cold enough for snow. Okay, so this is telling us the next tune for the next section of this. So this is a whole multi-part thing. You know, it's cool, but I just don't like seeing the same graphic 100 times. And Eric says, I think the official C64 Christmas demo has pretty good pacing. That's a good point, and I'm definitely going to play that this stream, because that one's a classic. They used to play it in 1982 when the Commodore 64 was new in the stores to kind of, make it sell itself, to impress the customers with its technical capabilities, I suppose. This is called Millie and Molly Remix by Fireside. Yeah, so I'll let this play a little bit, maybe. Then I'll quit out of this one. Well, I mean, if I knew it was going to just take 2 minutes longer, maybe I would just sit through the end, but I have no idea how long it's going to take. Okay, that's not Petsky, is it? That can't be Petsky. The fire? No, they're cheating for that one thing. Maybe it is, and it's just a very well done Petsky. Cat. Ryan says I've seen this before. Really? Did you see it on an actual Commodore or someone else's YouTube channel? And if so, are you cheating on me with other YouTubers? Ryan says it was another YouTube channel. It was kind of fun. You weren't there, Ryan, but Stu, Arturo, and I were all in a Brian's Man Cave live stream. It was pretty fun. He was playing Atari games, including E.T. Arturo asked him to play E.T. And he did. My wife likes to watch the various fireplace videos you can find. There's a whole lot of them on streaming services. Like if there's nothing she particularly wants to watch, she just turns that on, no matter what time of year it is. They don't all play Christmas music, but this is reminding me of that. And I always make the lame dad jokes of like warming myself by the fire and stuff like that. Okay, what say you all? Should I try out a game? I have old games that I've played before. I got new games. It's our duty as dads to do that, says Ryan. Yeah, of course. Alright, let's fire up a game. I gotta say though, this is that fireplace, I enjoy that more than just the ones that panned up and down 100 times. Cause somehow that repetition with the panning was like, I don't know, I guess a little bit irksome. Somehow. Anyway. Well, now that we've finished that one, I feel like I have to see the start of the next one. Then I'll fire up a game. That's pretty neat. It's got the Commodore logo in the middle. And I'll draw a red circle for those who are blind. Alright. Ryan says he wants to see a new game. Yeah, let's do it. I was trying to move the dialogue out of the way, but doesn't want to. Okay. There is a couple of these. I got 3 different Santa's Workout games. I played the first 2 before, I believe. Santa's Workout 3 is new. Father Christmas is for some reason when I think of playing these Commodore Christmas games, I think of Father Christmas, which is it's a pretty terrible game but fun anyway, where you're just Santa and you have to pick up different pieces of your sleigh, and the elves are trying to stop you for some reason. I guess the elves don't like you. But Ryan says I have a cool Conway's Game of Life watch face that looks like that. Oh, this one's over, by the way. It looks like it's Happy New Year 2021. All right, so we finished the Uncle Petsky one, although I covered half of that last song, I guess, with the dialogue. That was a somewhat mesmerizing effect right there. All right, ugly sweaters. Got mine on now. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. But it's gonna play Last Christmas. So if you haven't lost Whamageddon yet, you're about to, I think. Sorry, I keep extending it. I gotta hear the Last Christmas rendition. Hey, it's Baby Yoda. Look at that. Pac-Man. Yeah, now I'm suddenly like drawn into it. I think this is just the closing credits though. Okay, it's looping. Alright, now we're loading something else. Why don't we load a game I actually paid a few bucks for, which is Quasimodo's Christmas Caper. Where the hell is it? Did I lose it here somewhere? This one, I guess. Yeah, this one was, I don't know, it was kind of long awaited in the community, and it came out just after Christmas last year, so I couldn't play it. Let's see if it's good. Quasimodo's Christmas Caper. By the way, I found there's at least like 3 or 4 different Commodore Christmas games that have the phrase Christmas Caper in its title. I think there's even one just called Christmas Capers or Christmas Caper. So there's a lot of, we're gonna see some repetition there probably. All right, so here we are, yeah. And this is by Robert Wilson. It's a PAL version apparently. Is that the one I want to load? I don't know. It's fine. It emulates. That's good enough. Press fire to player. Up for options. Okay. I might have to swap joysticks. You never know if you have to use port 1 or 2 in a Commodore game. Okay, up for... oh, there we go. Options. Middle muddle is the difficulty, or... well, how do I actually... oh, down and right to select, up to exit? Oh, maybe it went to that menu before I swapped joysticks. Yeah, there we go, okay. Wimp mode, oop. Okay, it went away. Alright, middle mode. I'm gonna go with easy if that's an option. Horribly horrid. Well, I don't think I want that yet. Lemon squeezy. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Widescreen. Interesting. Huh. Okay, let's go with that, yeah. Fill out more of the screen. Wimp mode locked. I cannot unlock Wimp mode. So if that's like the super easy mode, why do you have to unlock it? That's strange. Alright, anyway. Let's see what we got with Quasimodo here. Alright, Quasi. Okay, you've got to pick up these... oh, the elf killed me, I think. Yeah, those elves are bad guys. I think he killed me twice. Oops. Alright, so we're picking up these snowballs. Oh, you have to jump over these tiny Christmas trees. They're trampolines, apparently. I got a beer, I think. Okay. You got a star. The star is falling from the ceiling. Look at the big glowing stars. What does the button do? I actually have to press up to jump, but the button doesn't seem to do anything. The button makes me freeze in place, for what that's worth. So you can see at the top, uh-oh. I'm losing hearts every time I touch an elf. And I have 15 more snowballs to get, I think. Now I have 13. And also I have to get the stars. I have to get stars and snowballs. And I have a timer. Oh, I'm going to run out of time if I'm not careful. Okay, I just got game over. The elves have slain me. Now I'm thinking of the Homer Simpson line when he hangs out with the nerds and he goes, and we played Dungeons and Dragons for 5 hours. Oh, but I was slain by an elf. Okay, so now this time we will not get slain by an elf, like Homer Simpson. Ah! Oh, not a good start for doing that. Okay, let's get the beer, whatever that does. I think that gave me energy. There's an energy meter at the bottom, but I don't know what it does. However, drinking beer gave me energy, just like in real life. Okay, Alfie. Oh, I think I lost a life on that one. Oh, that sucks. Get the heart. Ah, I meant the star, not the heart. What did the star do at the top? I don't see anything change when I get the star. The glowing star, that is. These little little yellow stars I have to get to beat the level, I think. To get the stars and snowballs. What happened? Oh, time's running out, so it turned to nighttime. Gotta hurry up. Only got a few seconds left. Did I get them all? Oh, I gotta get the candy cane down here. Now we good? Oh, I beat it with 7, like, fractions of a second left. Excuse me. Ready. Alright, let's try to go faster this time. This game is relentless. And these elves are mean. Why are the elves my enemy? I guess I'm not Santa Claus. I'm Quasimodo. I'm probably invading Santa Claus's home or something. And I have no idea why they chose Quasimodo as your protagonist. All I can think of is I know there was an Atari 8-bit game called like Quasimodo something. Like, but there might be a Commodore version too. Anyway, I think I have to get that star an annoying way, at the one at the bottom. I was trying to get it from the right, but it doesn't seem possible, so I'm going to try to get it from the left. Here we go. Oh no, I didn't even get it. Shoot. Oh, freaking elf got me anyway. Game over. Oh, man. You suck, Quasimodo. No, you suck, elves. Let's give it a try again. Ugh, I already lost a life. Please. I think it's pretty cool that there's a widescreen mode. Now, so many games you would play for Commodore would have like those little bars on the side. Even on like an old school TV. So maybe it's hard to actually put graphics there. I'm not really sure what the deal is. What am I missing? What did I miss here? I don't see what snowball... Oh, snowball's right up there by this stupid elf. Okay. They're green. And up there at the top. I don't know why I didn't see these. You know, they shoot. I just realized they start shooting you once it becomes nighttime. Evil elves. What? Ah, that guy's gonna kill me, isn't he? That snowman's gonna kill me because the time ran out. Where? What did I miss? I missed another snowball up there. Shoot. I thought I got it. Okay, now we got it. Ah! Yay! Take that, evil Frosty. The evil elves. Evil elves. Get some beer. Yeah, I'm really not sure how the energy works at the bottom. Wait, I must be able to use the button for something. Should I use energy? It just makes me not move. I don't really understand it. But apparently I'm already on my last heart. I'm not sure what I did to deserve that. Okay, I gotta get those snowballs at the bottom. Watch out for this evil elf. I think being green, they're probably more like goblins than elves. Evil Christmas goblins from Satan Claus. Okay. This time I start in the lower right. Oh, that snowball freezes you. Look at that. For like 3 seconds or so. Whoa. These platforms melt underneath your feet. Look at that. Quasimodo's Christmas getting challenging fast. Okay, somehow I got that star from the bottom. I didn't think I was able to reach that far. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Did I, do you, like, not reset your hearts per level? That seems pretty hard. Excuse me. Ryan asks, have you ever seen Santa Claus? Directed by John Russo. I have not. Is it worth watching at all? I kind of want to see Silent Night and Deadly Night one of these days. Just because it seems so ridiculous. And I remember it caused a furor back in the day. It was actually on TV recently when my wife had on the Movies channel, movies with an exclamation point, that had heartwarming musicals all day long. And then at 8 o'clock, they switched to Silent Night, Deadly Night. That star must make me invincible for a little while. Somehow I'm just realizing that. Big star, that is. Okay, I got hit by the elf. Wow, out of the way. Somehow I've frozen. Was it the act of him hitting me that froze him, or what? Yeah, it looks like when he hits you, if they hit you, they freeze. And Ryan adds that Silent Night and Deadly Night 5 I watched it. There's 5 of them? Or more than 5 even? Jeez. Excuse me. As you can tell, I got a little bit of a cough. All is well, though. I gave myself a COVID test just in case my little cough was anything. It is not. Part of me expects when I jump to the edge of the screen that I'll bounce back like in Donkey Kong. Like if I could do this. But it does not work that way. I always thought that was a fun little touch in Donkey Kong. Especially when you like jump to get the hammer and then you bounce back. And suddenly you're like, alright, fools. I'm ready to deal some damage. So yeah, when you lose hearts, I think that's really lies and you just don't get them back per level, which is really hard. This is a challenging game, I gotta say. Let's see if I can somehow do it now. I'm playing on the baby level or something, right? I'm playing an easy peasy lemon squeezy. The Toy Maker, Silent Night, Deadly Night 5. The Toy Maker. Alright, yeah, look, I have 1 heart. Oh, there's an extra at the top. How do you spell extra? Is that what the stars are doing, maybe? Or the beers or something? Still don't understand energy. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Whew. The beers give me energy. I don't know what energy does. Somehow, I gotta really pay attention to these snowballs. Sometimes you don't pick them up when you're near them. Okay, did I miss something? I missed a snowball up there. And there's some more up there. Oh, jeez. Oh, frick. Alright, that's game over. I think I am done with Quasimodo for now. It's definitely a tough game. But well done for the developer. It's impressive. I wish the challenge is pretty high, I think. I'm playing on the easy level. I kind of wish you reset your lives per level, or that if each hit was not like a life loss. Maybe it was just like a damage. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'd have to practice at it. But yeah, it's a pretty nice game. Well done to whoever made that. I forget the name. Well, let's load up something else. What say you guys? Another game or back to demos? Should I just go back and forth? Or we can watch a Ziggy Christmas. This is a demo. I have seen the Garbage Day meme. Yes, Ryan. I've seen that clip. All right, Ryan votes for a demo. This one is a mega demo. This one's going to take a while, but I want to show it because it's so impressive. And I actually did show this before on my stream. It's from 2020, and it's from a group called the Santas. And I'm not really into these, you know, Commodore, whatever you call them, the scenes. You know, these people who are still hacking around on Commodores. But as I understand it, the Santas are a group, kind of like a super group in the Commodore scene. And they came up with this 4-disc demo. So you see it has side A, B, C, and D. And I did play this once, but it was only on my very first Christmas stream I did. When I only had Stu and Arturo in the chat, nobody else. So it's good to have you guys being regulars for all this time. I think it was 3 years ago exactly when this was new. This is from 2020. And I actually couldn't get it to work on the fly in my stream. So in my panic, what I did was I pulled up somebody else's YouTube video and just screen shared that. But this time I verified that it works ahead of time. And yeah, this one is a mega demo. It's going to take some time, but that's okay. We can chill a bit and just chat. I'll sip my my beverages. And yeah, instead of blabbing, why don't I just get started? So again, this is from 2020. I was hoping this group would make one every year, but it's not realistic for me to ask. Hey kids, since everybody is in COVID lockdown and the elves are struggling with making presents in Zoom and Teams, I decided to let my representatives, aka the Santas, something, make this demo, something like that. I read too slowly. And the big theme here is really impressive graphics for Commodore and animations. And obviously, holiday season stuff. That looks like a car air freshener. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. No, it's probably supposed to be an ornament, but your wife decorates. You do as usual. Should this be my cue to open the beer? I brought a beer. Oh yeah, this part. The peeing in the snow part. Really classy. This guy has rainbow pee, I don't know. You should probably see a doctor. right, that was all that they could contain on one side of a floppy disk, which is, I can't remember how many kilobytes at this point, but yeah, some of those detailed graphics and everything, plus the music, fills up a disk quick. Oh, this has got some pretty fun music though. Let me enjoy it for a moment. Let us enjoy it for a moment. Ryan says, I don't drink during the week, but the last two Mark Thursdays I have, you're a bad influence. I drive you to drink. Alright. That's what my grandparents would say. You kids will drive us to drink. Alright, let's flip the disc now. That means we attach disk image side B. Mega demo. Now that is it's a very nuanced thing that I don't think anybody can notice, especially if you're not controlling this emulator. But when I flipped the disc, I did not provide any input. It detected it automatically. And that's impressive to me because anytime back in the day, if I were playing, say, one of the Ultima games, I had to, it said insert disk C, and I put in disk C, and you have to press something. It just does it automatically. I'm not sure how it does that. My only guess is it can try polling, like reading the disc every, 2 seconds or something like that. And it can maybe quickly tell if it's changed from before. Now I'm getting into really low-level technical stuff that I'm thinking about. And Eric says, side C and D is breaking my mind. Yeah, it just means like, disc 2, the first side would be side C. And the flip side of disc 2 would be D. And Stu notes that Pool of Radiance came on 8 discs. Yeah, that's crazy. You can tell they're showing off something here that is like showing off how they're making 2 separate images scroll on top of each other at different speeds. Looking at her dangling balls just makes you wish it was Christmas Eve today. Okay. No comment. Remember, you're a unique snowflake. Just like everybody. Yeah, everybody in the scene was raving about this 3 years ago. And Ryan asks, do you get a real tree or do you have a fake tree? I have a fake tree. It's much easier. Alright, time for side C. And once again, it'll auto-detect, and that'll impress me. More than it should. Eric comments, they did a really good job. Yeah, I agree. This is a lot of fun and technically impressive. If you're able to put yourself in that mindset of what the Commodore 64 can do. The youngins today, they'd be like, this is crap. I went to my daughter's preschool today, where they had a little concert in class. And they sang a Hanukkah variant of Rudolph. It was called Herman the Hanukkah Candle. Had a very shiny flame, I think. It was interesting. Look at this. They're like, look, fools, I can make a 3D cube kind of bounce and warp around. Wait, did you say dance slowly or your balls will fall off? Okay. Welcome, Mr. or Mrs. or Miss AS and MS. Ryan, this is actually SID music, S-I-D. And Stu asks, is a manger a place where you get mange? I mean, I guess you could, depending on what animals are in there, right? It's hard to read this message. I guess you just read it along the bottom. And these are just people's names, I think. Or credits, like websites and stuff like that. Alright, it's time to turn the disc. And we're on the last one, which is D. Oh, it's a good idea, Stu. Stu says to take the disc out, turn it sideways, put it back in. Yeah, that's how you get to side D. This looks like Silent Night, Deadly Night. Play Last Christmas one more time. Lamers. I would see this movie. Whatever's going on here. You just turn into a cat. I would still see this movie. Rip Santa turns into a cat with his C64 tattoo and whatever's going on with the reindeer. I don't know. Reindeer's on crack. And once again, if you've been winning the Whamageddon game, you just lost. Who says he's laying a fart? This demo was made in only 9 weeks by a group of dedicated and passionate people. Never have I seen such spirit and drive make such a big demo in such a short time. Elves, let us salute you. Almighty God, D's, Dr. Science, etc., etc., Laxity, Lobo, Poison, Raceland, Razorback, Sheeter, Shadow, Sparta, Vincenzo, Visage, Walt, Zinny, 6581. From all of us to all of you, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Yeah, these guys, if they did this every year, that'd be fantastic. But I'm sure this was like a huge, serious 9 weeks of effort for these guys. This is side 1 credits, Santa's letter. Snow logos. Rotating Santas. Proudly present. Titled Tech. Decorating for Christmas. Yellow snow. Never gets old. Turn disc 1 Corona Ball. Stu says it was so good except for that they got the year wrong. Got it. Eric says you think spell check would have caught that, Stu. Yeah. Spell check catches the current year. Diagonal scroller. I know I missed some of these. Dual layer. Santa approved. John Egg. Christmas balls. Candy Crush. Turn disc 2 Bumpmas. Side 3 soundtrack, Rudolph in the Kitchen. AS and MS in the chat says Stewie Griffin. Z rotating scroller. Jelly box. Don't lose your balls. Wise words, wise words. Rotating tree. Nativity color cycler. Turn disc 3 greeting tree. Makes you appreciate how many different kind of scenes there were and how many people were involved. Side 4 soundtrack. Play Last Christmas one more time. I dare you. Ode to performers. Muscle Santa. Corona Snowflakes 1. Snowflake Zoomer. Okay, Zoomer. Corona Snowflakes 2. Ray Traced Balls. 2021. I guess that's where we are here. Additional credits. Impressive work, guys. But yeah, come on, make another one. Easy for me to say, I know. I couldn't do any of this. Jeez. I would have to be on the coding side of things, if anything. And even then, it would be hard. You know, if you get things this optimized, you're probably working in some really low-level assembly language and using all kinds of fancy tricks. So you have to, like, intimately... be, like, really intimately familiar with the machine down to its guts. else by all the elves. We thought 2020 would be the year we got everything we wanted. Now we know 2020 is the year we appreciate everything we have. Until next time. Alright. This demo was made only 9 weeks. Yeah, I guess it's looping. Right. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to a game now. We're going to alternate. As suggested earlier. What do I feel like I have to play the Father Christmas game. I don't know why. It's like pretty terrible, but somehow I don't know, I feel somehow iconic to these to Commodore Christmas games. And I didn't even play it back in the day. I just get that feeling from it though. So I play it every time, every year. All right. Unlimited time off. No losing parts off. These are anytime you see like trainers, that means it's basically cheats. So you can have unlimited time off or no losing parts off. I think they mean losing, but you know how a lot of people today have a lot of trouble spelling the word losing for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right, let's just start. Here we go. Alternative Software presents the official Father Christmas game. High scores are all held by reindeer. By Enigma Variation. Save the children. Playing this game will save the children, I guess. Alright, here we go. So in this game you have to enter your name first. Mark W. Alright, yeah, these elves are the bastards. You have to get your sleigh pieces. And if these elves touch you, you drop it all, I think. Get out of here. No! They're bastards, these elves. Oh! Fortunately, there's no object permanent. They kind of leave. When they're off the screen, they're like, could be in a completely different place. Alright, I got one in place. Nice. Stu says, someone bet someone else today that they couldn't name all the 9 reindeer. Unfortunately for the other person, they couldn't remember Cupid. And he also said, oh, this game sucks. You played it before. That's stupid. I like it, though. I don't know why. Hey, Arturo! Woo! And Ryan says, where does Rudolph fit into God's plan for us? Oh, you got me there, Ryan. You're on the wrong kind of stream if you expect me to have an answer for that. And Arturo says, where's your Christmassy spirit, Stu? Yeah, you gotta admire the cheatiness of this game. And I have a time limit, by the way. You can see by the moon animation in the lower left. I think when the sun comes up, I'm done or something like that. Where the hell's the other piece? Does anybody see it? Dude said it's in his liquor cabinet. What, the piece of the sleigh? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, get away, you damn elf. All right. There's my bed. Apparently I was sleeping there. And the elves, oh, he made me drop it. That jerk. Screw these elves. Oh, it's Christmas spirit. Okay. There's the piece. In the top left there. Damn ladders. You gotta be right in the center of the ladder or it doesn't register. Okay, we have it. Ah, that freaking elf appeared out of nowhere. That bastard. Yeah, look at that. They give you a lot of room for a huge score here. Apparently I'm doing terribly. Oh, you can't be here, right? That's where you put the thing. I had it, but I didn't notice. Oh. Okay. I must have accidentally got it when I was glancing at the chat or something. Alright. Let's see if I can make it. Uh-oh. Don't come up here, you jerk. Shit. Okay, he went back down. Oh, another... Okay. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Ah! Oh! Oh, there's another piece. One more piece, I think. 600 points now. There it is. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. There it is. Ah! There it goes. Is it the top left? No, it must be over here by the bed again. I think. Yeah. Get away, get away. Alright, he went away. Ah! Hate you freaking elves. Why are you doing this to me? You're supposed to be my helpers, you damn elves. What do I pay you for? To make me drop sleigh pieces? Come on. Clearly they're rebelling against me. There's some kind of a mutiny here. Maybe I'm trying to escape because they're all gonna kill me. Ah! I guess I'll check the top left again. There it is. No! Okay, okay, okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, fools. Oh, there's another piece still. Oh. Ryan says, what's the deal with the elves? Does Santa pay them? I have no idea. I would assume he either pays them or they're slaves, right? So those are the only two options, really. I like to think Santa is not into slavery. And yet that could be why they're revolting. Oh, look, the sun's almost up. Shoot. I gotta start delivering here. I'm only putting together my sleigh, let alone actually delivering anything. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, finally we're going. Well done, Santa. Dear Santa, this Christmas I would like the following presents. A ball. I have been very good this year and promise to be good next year as well. Love, Mark W. I can choose what else to give him. Okay, what was this one? It said it's a GP crack compy. Okay. A ball, a doll's house, roller skates, book, toy car, tape recorder, model train, tennis racket. Alright, let's choose something. A TV. TV, tank. How about all things that start with T to help me remember? Toy box. That looks like a present, though. Excuse me. Teddy. So what happens? I think what happens is these presents fall from the sky or something, and you have to catch the right ones or something like that. Is there anything else begins with a T? Toy car. All right. So any kind of tape recorder, and we'll go with that. Train, television, television, tank, Teddy, toy car, tape recorder, train. Ah, it's so fast. How are you supposed to do this? I don't know. I can't think this fast. I'm just grabbing things. I don't know. All right. Apparently I did the right thing. Oh, now we gotta deliver them. Okay. Where do I deliver them? Is there anything indicating which houses I have to drop them into? There's one. Okay. Arrow. Oh, did I miss? Guess I'm missing here. All right, got one. At least one kid is getting presents in this city full of skyscrapers. Oh, the cloud stole the present, that bastard. Next year, that cloud's getting a lump of coal. Oh, come on. My presents. Oh. Oh. Shit. Oh. Alright, let's keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There's one. Ah, oh, the bird took it. Cloud again. There we go. This might be the best I've ever done, which is not saying much. Seem to recall just like starting this level and then losing. Well done, you've completed America. Now try Europe. Oh, I'm not done? Okay, apparently that's the difference between America and Europe. It's a huge city versus a little town. Oh. Sorry I'm not catching up with the chat. This is intense and requires intense focus. All right. Yes. Clouds again. The sun is up. I think I'm about to lose. Okay. Just gotta finish Europe here. Oh, come on, you damn clouds. All right. Well done. You've completed Europe. Now try Africa. Okay. This is what everybody in Africa lives in. Yeah. Oh, you are nearly out of time, Santa. Luckily, your elves help out, and all the presents are delivered just in time. You must try harder next time. That's a soft losing message, I guess. All right. After that, you know, all I have to say is, I need a beverage. Okay. Stu says this game really sucks. I'm catching up in the chat now. Eric said only 4 million more to go. AS and MS said, imagine if the Twin Towers were here. Eric says, Europe looks like the 1600s. Arturo says, only 4 good kids in America. Sounds about right, to be honest. And Eric says, the literal jungle. And Ryan asks, what kind of beer? It is a Youngling, but a Racken Tan. I got a whole bunch of them when I had my board game day about a month ago. Got like a 12-pack or whatever. And, you know, I don't drink that often, so got a whole bunch still. Anyway, I got the top score. I beat Donner. Take that, Donner and Blitzen. Take that, Rudolph, you dumb bastard. Sorry, I guess the alcohol is acting quickly. All right. Excuse me. Well, is it time for another demo then? Why don't we pull up the original demo? And again, this is the one that they played in the stores. It was Commodore developed this. I think it was Commodore. As their kind of showcasing demo. And, you know, this was, this is what they were trying to sell the machine with. Like, look what you can do. Back in 1982, the machine had just come out in time for Christmas, I believe. I wasn't shopping for computers back then. I was learning how to, you know, chew food. But, you know, as I understand it, this is, that was the story. And Eric Johnson said, this is my favorite. Yeah, let's pay some good reverence to the original Commodore Christmas demo. Let's begin. Eric says the 8-bit guy did a good technical teardown of this demo. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. I guess it's on YouTube. Some of this looks like Petsky, but then some of it clearly is not. Like, this looks like Petsky. But sometimes on the same screen, you see what looks like real pixel graphics. Yeah, ASNMS, the snow in church definitely looked Petsky-like. Only $595 in 1982 money. Woo! It has sound synthesis capabilities, it says. I'm wondering what that's supposed to mean, as opposed to playing digitized sounds. All right. That was the great Commodore 64 demo. That, again, they would play in the stores and everything. All right, we're going to play a game. Here's an old one that's pretty weird and kind of like makes you scratch your head a little bit. I played it once before. Then I shelved it for a while because it was so terrible. I don't remember what it's like, but it shows like Santa all like passed out and drunk and looking sick on the title screen. I just don't remember how the game actually plays, though, except that it pretty much sucks. But I'm going to visit it anyway. And according to YouTube, I had just had 10 viewers, and then I glanced and looked back again and it said 4. Yep, here's Santa's Grotty Christmas. And this looks like it might be somewhat Petsky as well. I don't know, maybe not. Alright, let's play Santa's Grotty Christmas. So many of these Santa games involve you trying to drop presents on the house. And there's a toilet there for some reason. Well, that's right, you're dropping poop too? You have to get the poop in the toilet? Alright, let's play. Alright, fairies level. Right and left to select level. Fire when ready to play. Let's swap the joysticks because it's not responding. There we go. You can play the fairy level, the elf's level, or the goblin's level. Be a fairy. Okay. Okay. I just died by hitting a star, apparently. Directions are not doing anything. The button's making me drop presents, so... Well, that was the game. Hold on, what's going on here? Try again. Here we go. I guess I have to just hold the joystick. I dropped poop down the chimney that caused me to die. I guess you don't want to drop poop down the chimney. But you have no idea what's going to come out. Like, how do I know poop? I'm dropping a lot of giant turds, but I'm missing the toilet bowl. Am I only dropping turds? Looks like I'm only dropping turds at this point. For some reason, there are Christmas trees launching at me. Or let's try to drop it in the toilet bowl this time and not the chimney. Can you do it? Drop it, drop it. Ah, I'm stuck. I crashed. This is not good. I'm actually not pressing the button. Okay, okay. Oh, I get it. You press the button to drop the stocking, but the poops come out on their own because I guess the reindeer has to poop periodically. Okay, so I dropped the stocking down a chimney, which I think is what I want to do. That poop just missed the toilet. I just pooped on Frosty. I'm gonna drop that stocking in the toilet. At least something will go in the toilet. And Stu said, imagine if you were some kid who didn't believe in Santa Claus, and then a giant reindeer turd the size of a man fell down your chimney. Yeah, that would be pretty horrifying. And that would be like a clue. Like, well, do you believe in Santa Claus now, kid? This is worse than a lump of coal. Oh, I'm dead. Sometimes the stockings seem to... Uh-oh. seem to not actually collide with the chimney. What is that ball? The ball kills me, though. Is it like the moon? Congratulations, yours is one of the top scores. I don't know, I was pretty terrible at that game. I'm gonna call this. Ooh. Well then. This game requires alcohol. Ah. Alright, I'll try once more for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. And Eric says, now imagine 9 reindeer pooping. That's a good point. That went all... It's hard to get this poop timed right. Oh, seems somehow easier to get it timed wrong and accidentally drop poop down a chimney than into the toilets. Now again, I don't press anything to make the poop come. I just press something to drop a stocking. Take that, you church. I'm gonna get this in here. I'm just gonna kind of hang around a little. Oh, the freaking moon-looking thing. Ah, okay, I'm done with this game. Sorry, Santa's Grotty Christmas. Ryan says it looks like 2600. Alright, now you're gonna get treated to a demo again, guys. I don't remember all the demos I have, though. Like, I can't remember if some of these are demos or games, but we can play Aragorn's Christmas Show. That's a demo. Alright, Aragorn, let's see what you got. It said this was from 1991. So it says, I'm really sorry because this demo should have 6 to 7 parts, but we hadn't time to fix that. In this release, only the Christmas parts are included, or is included. All right, so that's all we wanted to see anyway, right? The rest of the parts would be released later on. Noy of Aragorn. Yeah, not the best speller here. This one doesn't seem to have animation, unfortunately. So Ryan asked what kind of music is this again? SID. S-I-D. That is the sound chip that the Commodore has, and people typically call them, you know, SID music or SID tunes. Let's fix this white border a little bit. Okay, can we go to the next one? I pressed space. What did it do? Oh, it is loading the next one. Cool. I didn't expect space to actually do anything. The volume's really low on this one. Let me see if I can fix that. It's pretty much as loud as I can go. Okay, Chaos, blah blah blah, Aragon, Neptune. Okay, I'm gonna hit space again. This time space doesn't do anything. Ah, they tricked me. Now, I don't know if I should let it run its course or let it burn it with fire. Rice is the hell. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm gonna skip this. I quit it. I can't hit space to end it like the last demo did, so I don't know. Hard reset. Okay, so that was a bit of a letdown of a demo. Can't all be winners though. Right, why don't we try Snowball Sunday by Ash and Dave. I believe that's a game. Can't all be winners. What did I say? Can't all be losers? Eric corrected me in the chat. Ash and Dave presents Snowball Sunday starring William Warmstart and friends. Use keys F1 and F3 to choose music, and joystick in port 2 to control your Willy. Down to pick up snow and fire to throw it. Music by Lou Gray and Hagar. Hi and Merry Christmas to Extro, Jason round the corner, Yin, Mark, Alex, Gary, Colonel, Gene, Hagar again, Jonah, Matt G, Lou G, great music, Mean Team, Nick, Ikari, Dice Man, Android, Chroma, Rizo, Woody, Jane, Jason, Sharon, Dave, CNH, Molly, Stoughton, Tim, all at the games machine. Met, Simon N, G.I. Joe, Ubik, Star, Dave, KKY, and Daz. Stu always has to go with it. Yeah, I'm learning not to read everything Stu says. Okay, so let me make sure I have the joystick in the right ports, so to speak. I do not. Let's swap them. You never know with Commodore 64. It's like arbitrary. Probably about 60 or 70 tops % of games use port 2, joystick port 2, and the rest use joystick port 1. So F1 and 3 to choose music. Alright, let's control Willy. Alright, Cool, I'm Willie, I'm the blue guy. Take that. Yeah, I'm throwing a snowball. He went down pretty hard. I have to... Okay, pick it up by pressing down. Oh. I wish you could, like, hold your button to, like, throw with more or less power, but it's the same every time. You have to kind of get used to the arc. I went off the screen. Can I wrap around? Doesn't look like it. I'm lost. Okay, here we go. I can press F1 and F3 to change the music instead. Let's try it. F1. F3. Okay, it changed. Hey, yeah, I own this field now. Ah! An invader from the left. This is my snowy patch of land. I am king of the mountain. Although I'm not really on a mountain. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he came back. I'm gonna point blank him. Ow! Oh. Over his head. Okay. This should be 2-player, that would be fun. Not that I can play 2-player right now anyway, but... And this is just kind of like... This is it, I think. It's not like a full-fledged game. Or, hey, who's to say what the definition of a full-fledged game is? But, you know, no score, there's no lives. I don't think there's the concept of levels or anything. You could almost argue this is like a demo, but a little bit more interactive. It just kind of plays music and looks cool, and you can throw snowballs around at the same time. It tests the line between demo and game, perhaps. I'm gonna keep nailing this guy. Oh, he's running away. He knows I'm gonna own him so hard. Uh-oh, new guy. Oh, he got me. But, you know, if you could play this 2-player, and they just give you, like, a score, like, to... You know, each time you nail somebody, you get a point. You try to hit as many people as you can with snowballs in like a minute. That could be a fun little game. And maybe make it so you hold the button to increase or decrease your arc throwing. Maybe I'm thinking way too much into this. Okay, that's fun. Merry Christmas from Ash and Dave. I don't know what year this is from. I want to find out. I'm not sure if this is a back in the day thing or a recent thing. So I am bringing up the Google webs. I'm not sure. I found some references to it. It's 1988. That's pretty cool. It was a back in the day thing. I imagine you'd have to find the... I mean, you couldn't just Google for any ROM you want and get it. You would have to get it from a friend on a disc or call a BBS with your dial-up modem or something like that. Pow. Ow. Oh. I'm like an inch out of range from him. Alright. It's a fun little thing. Alright, that was Merry Christmas from Ash and Dave. A fun little pseudo game. For a couple of minutes. Well, I might have to not, you know, kind of stop alternating between the two of demos and games, because I think I'm pretty much out of demos, or I might have 1 or 2 more, actually. But I'm going to play another game now, and I have multiple Santa workout games. 3 is a new one from this year. I believe I played one of the others on a previous stream, but I don't quite remember which one. I'm going to play the first Santa game, Santa's Workout. And Stu said probably was distributed via Quantum Link. Yeah, quite possibly. You know, I never had a modem for my Commodore back in the day. So I never did I definitely did the BBSing thing, but not on a Commodore. Okay, this is Santa's Workout. I don't remember how this plays, but I think it's a little bit puzzly. By Yanni or Johnny Parvianin. F1 for instructions. Yeah, a little bit puzzly, which is probably not the kind of game I can handle right now, but that's okay. Build your path to the exit by using ice blocks. Space is to flip Santa. Run stop is the in-game menu. I don't know which key I have mapped to run stop though. Build down. You need to hold down and fire to build down. Up, build up, up and fire. Exit, ice blocks. Looks like a bag of ice blocks, I guess. The present is extra score, and the tree and the snowmen are obstacles. Alright, let's try it out. I think I played this one, yeah. Enter code. I don't have a code. Okay, so we got some blocks. Right, so we need to just go to the exit. And there's, what was that one? The president was extra points or something? So how many blocks do I have? I have 9, so I can probably build up like this. No. Guess it built down in front of me. How does this work? Okay. There we go. Okay. That's probably not the way to do it, though. Let's kill myself again. I can't seem to do it in certain locations. I don't really understand. Stu said this is like Solomon's Key. I don't know that game, but the name sounds familiar. Not sure what the trick is to get it to actually work. Okay. Press up first and then the button. Okay. Now I need another one to get over the tree. I can get this present that gives me points or something. I can do that and that. Hooray. Day completed. Good job, Santa. You only died twice on the first level. I'm blaming the character because I suck. Alright, next day code. That's pretty cool that you have a little passcode. But you would have to like write these down somewhere. You'd have to write Santa Ice Block Pack. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a couple levels of this because this is gonna hurt my brain. All these Santa's workout games are gonna give my brain more of a workout than it's ready for. This thing's just an obstacle, it said. Alright, so we can probably just build straight up. We have 6 blocks. We can grab more of the ice blocks bags. Is it worth trying to get the bonus present on the left? And how would I actually do that? I just build straight up is, I guess, all I could do. So first I'll do this. Get these. What are these blocks here? Do they melt or anything? I guess not. But I only have 7 blocks, so how could I actually get to the one thing on the left anyway? Can I like... I can't... It says I can build down, but how does that work? Oh, when you build down, it actually goes across. Didn't expect it to work like that. Let's see if I can do it. Like this. Yay! But now I only have 4 left. Is that enough? 1, 2. Yeah, I think it should be enough. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go Santa. Stu says, wait, Christmas is over. What is it now? Boxing Day? Yeah, sure. Boxing Day. Okay. So we'll have to build one over the snowman. I don't see a way around that. Seems like it's pretty solid if you're in the right mood. Solid game. All right, so the question here is, yeah, if I want to go the hard route and get the bonus stuff. But I think for starters, I have to do this. And then... Actually, I probably had to, from the start building to the left. And then, yeah, okay. I'm going to... I can't reset easily without killing myself. Can I? Oh, look, you can press the space bar to turn yourself around without walking. I guess in case that, like maybe you're on a 1 square platform and you need to just reverse your facing. Oh, but I can't actually get through here. Look at this. See, I'm stuck. I broke it. There must be a suicide button. Otherwise, I'm stuck forever. Must have said so in the instructions, but I don't remember. It said run stop, maybe? It said run stop for a pop-up menu? Uh-oh. I broke it by pressing tab. Okay, tab is the temporarily toggle things looking stupid button. And the funny thing is I remember multiple games having that effect. I don't know why. I'm actually going to check out my keyboard layout and find run stop. Might be escape. Maybe I should just try escape before I bother looking it up. Yeah, that was it. Okay. All right, let's retry. Game over. Oh. You know what? I'm just going to move on to the next Santa's Workout game. I'm just getting a taste of it. That's my excuse for not playing well. Alright, let's try it. Santa's Workout 2. It actually has a manual PDF. That's interesting. So I think I've probably played this one too before. But yeah, again, Santa's Workout 3. It's a new one. I'll see what that one's about in a little while. I'm breaking the alternation. Sorry. I'm going to count all the Santa Workout games as one. Vector 5 Games presents Santa's Workout 2 by the same person. Code and graphics. Title music by Nantko Backer. And game music and FX by the same Yanni guy. Game and music Goofy of the Voice. Game testing Mika Pentinen. Special thanks to Vil Jokela. Sorry, I'm probably butchering these names. I just don't know how to pronounce them. F1 instructions help Santa to create a path to walk through the maze and find a key that opens the exit. All right, we're going to find a path through the maze, find the key that opens the exit. Blocks can only be pushed if there is a block's worth of space behind them and nothing immediately ahead of them, okay? I've played that kind of thing before. If you push a block over the ice, I remember this one. The block will sink and leave open water on the level where Santa can sink. Okay. Put a block over the ice, it becomes water, okay. Trying to think what's the benefit of doing it. Maybe just sometimes you have to. Like, there's no room to make another choice. All right, Joyport 2, move Santa, run stop again is the menu. F1 is to toggle music. Other hazards include ice, which prevents Santa from stopping until he goes past it. Falling through holes loses one of your 3 lives. So think carefully about your steps. Ryan says what? I don't know what to what specifically, but Ryan says what? On your way, you can collect stars, Christmas ornaments, and gifts for extra points. And again, you can choose a level code. I think kind of what I was implying before was that it's kind of weird if you had to write down these codes that have like graphics in them. You know, like to write down like Santa and pouch of blocks and stuff. So it looks like they decided to use digits instead, which I think makes a lot more sense than graphics for your code. All right. Yeah, I played this one before. These are actually solid games. It's just I'm usually not quite in the mood to play a pensive, thoughtful puzzle game when I'm doing this stream. Oh, the ice makes you slip. Okay, that's right. So what happens when I get this thing? I just got 100 points. That's it, I guess. The magenta of these rocks kind of reminds me, or whatever they are, reminds me of CGA graphics, as well as the background color. Bluish. Oh, did I need that block? I'm probably gonna need it. Which path am I gonna take? We should figure that out. I guess I could go could just go up. It seems pretty straightforward. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself. I get to the matter of do you want to get all the stars or not? It probably gives you some kind of a bonus. Oh, that's what they were talking about, the water. Okay. Game over. You suck. Let's try again. Alright, so. No point in pushing that. That's the ice. These purple things are the ice blocks. If I push that down, it just turns this square into water. But we can push this here. And we can push this ice block to the left and then up. Hooray, hurrah. You get a star along the way, and then the question becomes, do I want to try to get more stars or just go to the exit? Let's try to get a few more. At least one more star. Oh, you have to get the key first. That's right. Excuse me. Okay, so I have to go down right and up. Okay, fine. Grab this. Get the other star. Now, you slip like until you hit something, right? Okay, that means I want to push this ice block like that. Go here. Should be easy from there. I think going back should be no trouble. Level complete with 3 stars. It reminds me of like a modern mobile game. Mobile kind of game. A lot of modern mobile games, you beat the level. You can go the easy way or try to get all the stars. Usually there's 3 stars. That's like the best you can do. I think like Angry Birds might have invented that. AS and MS says, guess where I live. I don't know. Where do you live? The North Pole? Are you next door to me? At the North Pole? Let's see. This one's definitely more... Oh, less straightforward, I should say. Okay. So the whole right to the left of me, it doesn't seem to help me at all. I guess there's nothing I can do to start except push that there. Might as well grab a star. I could use this block of ice like so. I can push this up. Get the second star. Okay, we got the key. I can get the other star. So I have all 3 stars, but now it's about getting to the exit. And how do I do that successfully? Okay, good. Well, if I fill this one in front of me, it does me no good. I want to fill the one that's above me now. So to do that, I'll have to fill the one below first, like so. And then I do something like this. Fill that there. Get the present for kicks and exit. Stu says I'm very good at filling holes. It's a pretty cool little graphic of Santa. I mean, it's so simple, but it actually looks nice. It looks very cartoony. I'm appreciating this screen suddenly. Okay. His face is quite red, says Stu. He's been having a few, or it's very cold from the cold winter air when he's out delivering all the presents to the billions of children. All right, I have to think. It's no fair. Can you push things on top of the little Christmas ornaments? You can. I don't know if that's good or bad. I was just kind of wondering if you could. Now I know the answer. Probably was not a good move. But that I think I had to do. I think there's also another way to go up here. Oh, well, let's see what happens if I do this. Going this way now, right? Was he boiling to death? Stu thinks that Santa was boiling to death. He might have been. But I think this is where my brain wants to shut down. Larry Zeldmas says, right? What is it? Is like a Christmas Zelda kind of thing? What are you talking about? Is it a Zelda birthday or something? No, it's not a Zelda birthday. Excuse me. Bum 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 bum. All right, so I need to fill this hole down here somehow. Guess I can just bring this one down. And now I need to fill 4 of those. However, if I go along the right column here, if I clear that path, I cannot push one to the left because of the way the layout is. So that's not the way to do it, I would say. I could just push them all in the left column, so let's do that, I guess. I'm not sure if I need to fill that one, but I'm being too lazy to think it through. And it seems like there's enough blocks to do it. Now the question is, do I want to try to... Oh! I meant to get that Christmas ball, then ponder if I wanted to get the third star, but I accidentally went through the exit. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, I mean, again, these are solid games that I just don't feel like I'm quite in the mood for, but definitely impressive. I'm going to check what the final Santa's Workout is like, the new one. It came out, I believe, this year, maybe last year. But I think I would have seen this one last year when I did my Commodore stream for 2022, if it was out already. So I think this is another game from this very year. And it's kind of amazing how many Christmas games are still coming out for Commodore. Or games in general. Did anyone ever see, by the way, the Eye of the Beholder port to Commodore that somebody put out? That's insane! Check that out later if you haven't. It even uses two monitors where one monitor shows the map. Excuse me. Eye of the Beholder being the classic MS-DOS. Well, that was on other systems too, but I think of it as a DOS game for PC. Like a D&D based game. Those two, Eye of the Beholder was not originally on Commodore. It was kind of way more advanced. It used a full, like, GUI with mouse clicking and stuff, and had really nice looking 3D graphics. I mean, not, you know, pseudo 3D, like, you know, it would draw like a first person perspective, and there was a lot of, you know, detail to the picture, a lot of color depth. So that came out about a year ago-ish, maybe this year. I had the Beholder for Commodore, and everybody in the scene was kind of like totally amazed by it. But again, it's one of those things though, at the same time, even though you're amazed by it, part of you goes, why? And yet I should be supportive. I should be supportive. Because I think it is cool in its own way. Alright. Was I cool, but at the same time a little bit why-ish? Alright, let's play Santa's Workout 3, Silent Night, Deadly Night. No, Silent Night. Look at this. Instead of codes, they have saving and loading. Start a new game. All right, so we have a town map. Look at this, look at this. I can choose which house I want to deliver to or something. Let's go to this one. I'm breaking and entering into the house. Hello. There's a dog sleeping. I'm gonna let sleeping dogs lie. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Hey, doggy. Here's a potted plant I'm gonna push to get out of the way. Okay, I didn't wake up the dog. There's feet over there. Those slippers? Stu says this is Quest for Glory? Is that a puzzle game, Quest for Glory? Alright, I can just move up. Oh, I woke the dog. Uh-oh. I got the feet, though. Stop barking. You're gonna wake up people. You're gonna wake up little Timmy. Oh, I lost because the dog woke up. What do the feet do? Oh, they probably make you sneaky because they're like slippers or something. And Stu says it's a Sierra game. Quest for Glory. Oh, interesting. Stu knows his Sierra games. I'll give him that for sure. Alright, so it looks like you wake up the dogs if you even stand next to them. So I don't see how I can get past this without waking up a dog. I guess I just have to go fast, right? Excuse me. Oh, look, if you go fast, they start to wake up. But then they fall back asleep. It's like if you stand next to them for, you know, X seconds or something. Maybe 1 second or so. They wake up. But you can just do that and they don't wake up. Interesting. Oh, I messed up the same way as before. Okay, I'm going back. Okay, I can do that. Cool. Alright, let's think this through. Where am I trying to go here? This is a dead end. This must be, Must have to go to the right. But I can get the slippers here, or whatever those things are. Is it worth getting that? That might be affecting how long it takes for them to wake up. Slippers. Now I have slippers again. I don't know. Let's go back. Oh no! I'm out of here. This is fun. Okay, I finished the house or what? No. Wait, did I die? What happened? I died. I don't know why I died. Did it take too long? I died of old age. It took that long to do. Oh, shit. Ah. That meter filled up at the bottom. That's like the attention meter or something. I woke up the little boy or girl. I shouldn't assume it's a boy. Or maybe I just woke up the parents and they shot me with a shotgun or something. I'm going to go to that house again. I think I got it. I just have to try once more. I assume the layouts are different for each house, but I don't really know that for a fact. Look at it. See that meter? As you walk around, it goes up. But then if you sit silently, it goes down. That's like the attention meter or something. So, and I guess the slippers probably knocks it down to 0? Or makes it so that you make less of it, make less noise for a little while? Something like that. You're at the Christmas tree. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that was my goal. Cool. I think. Oh, I still have to leave. I left the presents, now I have to leave. Okay, that makes sense. The only thing I don't like about that, it seems like it encourages, like, you're doing this. You just wait a while as that meter goes down. The noise meter. And Stu says, why are you delivering presents to this hoarder cat lady? Well, maybe they have a kid. I don't know. Are you saying... Are these cats or dogs anyway? I guess they're cats, yeah. Oh, they're probably dogs. I don't know. It could be either one. So do I just go out the front door or the back up the chimney? I mean, I guess I do that. Let's do it. Yeah, house completed. That was kind of fun and different. Choose a gift. What do I get a gift? Okay, I'll get the purple one. Empty. Oh, boo. That was mean. I got all excited. Like, hey, Santa gets a gift for once. And it's a big FU. It's like a Jack in the Box and it pops up and flips you off. All right, let's enter this house. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, they got teddy bears. Are those obstacles? I guess they probably are. And another doggo or something. It's a different looking one. Excuse me. If I push to the right, though, it's going to be stuck. That'll be 2 in a row, and I won't be able to move them, I don't think. Usually in games like this, you can't move 2 in a row. Let's wait for the noise level to go down. What are those things on the right? Are those just more blocks you push? They look like ice cubes or something. Yeah. Guess they're more generic blocks. There's the tree. Presents have been placed. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh shit, dog. Ah, I lost a life. Goddamn dogs. You know what? On Christmas Eve, I think Santa would have to make special requests to the dog owners to do something about them. All right, they can't just be lying around ready to bark at Santa. Probably some of them would attack Santa too. So they should be. I'm not gonna say they should be chained out back in the middle of winter, but something has to be done about them. They could just sleep in the bed with the parents that night. Let's let the noise level go down. They should let you press the button to accelerate that if you're just standing there. Like, why make you wait? I'm just being impatient. Ah! Same damn dog got me. Ah, I gotta remember that one. Alright, let's try a different house. I could probably do it, but I just wanna try one or two more houses and then switch to a demo again. And Ryan earlier said house completed, flawless victory. Okay. There should be more stealth games involving Santa. Like, that should be a whole genre. Look, the kids are sleeping. Imagine if I wake them up. Do they wake up like the dogs do? Let's try it. Oh, they do. Look at that. Oh, yeah, get away. That kid saw me. He's back to sleep. Here, have a teddy bear. But yeah, this has got to be a new thing, the stealth Santa genre. So much that can be done here. Oh, I just screwed myself, I think. Shit. Yep. Can I leave the room and come back to reset it? No, I can't. Look at that. It's like, F you, you messed up, Santa. Okay, that might be my cue to play something else now. Time for a demo again. Oh, I just trapped myself. Alright, game over. You suck, Santa. That's a pretty fun one. I gotta say. That's Santa's Workout 3. Again by Yanni Parviainen. Let's find a demo so I can sit back and drink my beer a little bit. Special Delivery. I think that's a game. You can watch a Ziggy Christmas. Ready for a Ziggy Christmas, guys? That is a demo. Let's watch. Well, I was gonna try this hat, but there's no way I can put it on over my headset, it turns out. This is my Frosty the Snowman hat. Actually, my wife. She likes hats. It's her thing. She likes hats. I can carefully balance it on my head like this for a while. All right, Ziggy's picking out the perfect tree, bro. And Stu says, "Oh, Ziggy, this loser." This is by American Greetings. Actually, they tried to make this was kind of like an early e-card kind of a thing. I'm not sure how they expected this to work. Would you give somebody a disc for Christmas and then they would play this? And you would be amazed at the technical capabilities of your computer. Yeah, you're right, Stu. It's a very limited color palette, and it does resemble TGA. I wonder if they made this for PCs at the time as well. And so they wanted to keep it consistent. Yeah, you're probably right, Stu. Probably a port from PC. Thanks, Ryan. Though, as I said, it's not really on my head very well due to the headset. But I might have to. Oh, you know, I just can't move my head around too much. I can't be too animated as I sit here in my seat watching 80s animated Ziggy e-cards. Oh God, what am I doing with my life? Well, it's kind of cool to go back in time and check out all these things that you've, from an ancient era. It's like acting as a historian or something, or an archaeologist. Bungees. My friend Scott sent me a stupid meme. It says, "Bored with your normal Jesus? Try Bun Jesus. I know I'm going to hell for this." See some bun. All right, I shouldn't even show that. It's going to offend some people, perhaps. Probably not you guys, though. So maybe it's all good. Anyway, let's be wholesome with Ziggy Christmas. Shopping and sharing the spirit of the season. Ziggy was probably the most, I don't know, tame and inoffensive comic strip in the daily newspaper. The creator was a guy named Tom Wilson. I believe he's dead now. To blank. Merry Christmas. Wrapping pretty presents. So the Steam sale is going on. It looks like it's more of a kind of a stronger sale than usual. Like there's more things discounted than usual, and some of the discounts are deeper. So I might get a couple games on the Steam sale. It just started today. The Shark game for Intellivision, or for the one that was supposed to be for Amico, is on sale even. I might try that just because I like Shark a lot, at least the original. So his pets are named, shoot, what are their names? I don't know, I don't remember. I'm going to look it up. He has a pet cat, dog, and I think a parrot. Ziggy. Stuffing stocking with all kinds of goodies. Do. His dog's name is Fuzz. And his cat is what? His cat's name is Garfield. No, it's Sid. And his parrot's name is Josh. The parrot has yet to be seen here. Was there ever like an animated Ziggy or like any specials? I feel like no. And yet I feel like I might, I don't know, kind of on the fence. I feel like I might have seen 1 or 2 animated cartoons of him. But it was definitely not a thing like how Garfield or Peanuts was. Like a big thing. Yeah, there were some. There's one called Ziggy's Gift. I think I might have seen that one. Was that a Christmas one? Ziggy's Gift? Yeah. Ziggy's Gift is... Yeah, I remember this. There's like a Santa's Needed sign on some shop, and Ziggy applies to be Santa. Huh. I'm just watching YouTube while I'm streaming on YouTube. Merry Christmas! He was a character in Quantum Leap, says Stu, yeah. Excuse me. And a bright and happy new year to all. From American Greetings. They were doing the digital e-card thing before anybody else. Is that Heathcliff? Oh, Heathcliff is separate from Ziggy. I think. Heathcliff, Heathcliff, no one should terrorize your neighborhood. All right, that's that. I guess we're due for another game. Yeah, let's keep this going all night. All night long. Let's give it a hard reset. Good to do that once in a while. Yeah, what else is there? There's a lot of stuff, actually. Various Christmas Caper. Yeah, there's a few different games with Christmas Caper. The phrase Christmas Caper in its name for some reason. It's like kind of a generic name, I guess. Snow Force. Sandtron. Let's try Sandtron. I think I tried that one before. Sandtron. I am Sandtron 2023. Prepare to be exterminated. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Sandtron by Sarah Jane Avery. It's good to see when women are making games because they're huge nerds too. This is from 2019. I believe this one's a shoot 'em up, side scrolling, like horizontally scrolling, auto fire. Oh, let's turn that on. Get ready for Sandtron. Oh, it is vertical. I thought it was horizontal. Probably thinking of a different game. All right, take that, you candies. Oh, some strawberries or something. Santa rules. Am I taking out Santa's ship or something? What's going on here? Oh, I got killed by a candy. Are the S's things you shoot or get? Is there anything you can get? I don't even know. I guess that P you can probably get. This seems like you should be able to. Yeah, I got to power up. I'm shooting stronger candy canes now. It's funny how the P was like a universal message to me. I just intuitively knew I could pick up a P. What are these B's? I feel like I should be able to get a B too. Nope, can't. Oh, they're shooting pretty nasty. Ah. They do appear to be a Santa hat, by the way. Or at least part. Oh, it's an evil wreath ship. Alright. Take that, you wreath ship. Whoa. Stage 1 cleared. 2 targets hit. Bonus. I got 2 of the capital B's and only 1 of the lowercase B's. Rule. Oh. Oh. Try to get more of the bees this time and not get killed. Oh, I only got the first part of that right. I got a couple bees, I think. I didn't not get killed, though. All right, power up. Oh, shit. It's a hard game. These Santa Christmas games are no joke sometimes. My name is... Ah. That's why I'm frustrated. I didn't do very well. So I just enter AAA. Ah, damn it. That was a close one. There goes my hat. Just throwing ice balls at me anyway. Snowballs. Alright, it's a wreath boss again. Wreath boss. Alright, I think after this I should play the Twisted Movie Maker demo that has the Santa getting killed in the fire, which is what Stu alluded to earlier. I kind of gave a spoiler on that one. Santa rules. Alright, candy cane power up again. Oof. The stocking boss. Take this stocking boss. Or mini boss, perhaps? I think I got an extra life. That kind of chime is another universal signal. It needs no communication except for the sound itself. No label or instruction. Just tell you got an extra life. Whoa, what are those? Seriously trying to figure out what those were. They're like two crossed baseball bats or something? Or cricket bats? What are those? Chicken legs? Now I think it's a boss time. Boss fight. Oh, you again? Enter next stage. Stage 2 cleared. Some kind of a bonus stage? No. What are those? Oh, just asteroids, I guess. I thought they were like First I thought they were a skull. And then I thought they were some kind of like a candy or pastry. But I think they're just asteroids. Game over. There's a reindeer on one of them. That's pretty fun. Dad has the top score. Not this dad, though. Some other dad. Alright, I'm gonna switch up my hats again because this one's too hard to balance on my head. And one funky Christmas Eve. Alright, I don't want to watch. I don't want anybody to watch me get changed. That's why I turn off the camera. Alright, that was Santron by Sarah Jane Avery. And now for the sick and demented demo that came with the movie creation tool published by Electronic Arts called Movie Maker. I always like to pull out this one because it's demented. It's from 1985. The original Movie Maker was from 82, and then I don't know the full story, but I think EA, Electronic Arts, kind of they might have polished it a bit and then republished it. In any case, there's two different ones. There's the 82 version and the 85. And yeah, when I first saw this back in the day, I was kind of like mind blown that they would put something this demented into into some kind of a movie creation tool, but they did. And I like to pull it out pretty often on this channel because it's well, I like weird and obscure things for one thing, and it's totally, you know, fitting in the theme of Commodore Christmas as well. So just gotta show it. I just have to. Published by Electronic Arts. Bum 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 bum. One thing I gotta say, if I ever made a Christmas game, I would try to use different Christmas songs. How many times do you hear like Jingle Bells and Rudolph and stuff like that when you're playing all of these games? I don't really have any desire to make a Christmas game, but all right, let's begin. So I'm gonna hit 4 to play. I'm not actually composing anything using the tool in any meaningful way. I'm just using it as a means of playing a built-in demo. And yes, we are emulating the slow loading speed. Loading, please wait. Gotta play with the arrows. It's not extreme unless I'm drawing arrows. All right, play movie. As I always like to say, this is a great little video, a nice cozy Christmas video that will warm the cock. I always get distracted at that moment. Sorry, it'll warm the cockles of your heart. And it is called Christmas TET for some reason. All right, let's begin. Well, I can't choose to begin. It'll choose to begin when it finishes loading. I can put it into warp speed mode to make it go faster, but then it's gonna accelerate the beginning of the video, and I have to disable warp speed real quick. So we have to wait, unfortunately. Wait forever. This is what it was like back in the day. If you listen to your floppy drive crunch along at the same time. Here we go. Enjoy. Yeah, that was a pack-in demo with Movie Maker. Mm. Got to figure what were they thinking? I don't know, but I like it. Let's watch it one more time. Maybe he'll escape this time. I mean, he did escape when the tree monster went after him. He should have left it at that, but then he decided to come back because I guess he had more presents to deliver. And he wasn't aware that the fireplace was on. And then he turned into a skeleton. Poor Santa. All right. Well, you can imagine how I looked at this when I was like about 7 or 8 years old, seeing this for the first time. Like, yay, there's a Christmas demo in Movie Maker. Let's try it. I think I was traumatized. That's why I keep returning to it. It's like when you feel like you have to watch a horror movie that you thought when that you first saw when you were a kid or something. All right, I'm gonna move on now to I guess a game. Yeah, let's keep it going. What time are we at? It's almost 11. All right, I might wrap it up in a half hour or so. See how we feel. I have this game, another game that has the phrase Christmas caper in its title. It's the third one of the evening, I think. At least the second one. Oh, I have this one, Computer Christmas Card. That could be our next demo. But anyway, this is a game called Ferris's Christmas Caper. I don't know if Ferris was the developer or what. Ferris's Christmas Caper +2 C-Zone. Something really rocks. Santa laxity rushes against through your chimney and fills another release into your socks. Ferris's Christmas Caper. Very Commodore Zone was applied by Animalo. Trained and packed by Goat. Left pal only by BB. Have a nice try fixing it if you like. Maybe I'm just too lame. We want to swallow some cold beers with somebody else, something. Turn this down a little bit so you can hear me a little better. Cool little tune to this intro. Christmas in September really rocks. Okay, let's go. LXI Solutions for a small scene. Meant to look like the IBM logo, obviously. And I don't use trainers usually. Alright. Ferris's Christmas Caper. This is from 1998. Can you believe they were making games in 1998? That's like, not late enough that you would think there's a lot of homebrewers, but too late for the original developers for Commodore's heyday. It's like an odd time then. Anyway, find the 25 gifts strewn across the land of C-Zone before the time runs out to Christmas. Okay. Alright, here I am. I'm Ferris, I guess, or just some dude. I can't go in here? Or, the button doesn't do anything. My time is going fast. Look at that at the bottom. C-Zone. Okay, I have to find 25 presents. I'm already like one ninth, more than that, through with my whole time limit. These presents, how do I get them? Portland Road. Should I just mug people, like, or rob them, go into their house, steal their presents? You can't go into any houses, I guess. Use like a shed, I guess. Alright, I'm running out of time fast and I have no presents. What is this thing? Is that a present? Very tall present? No. These things look like they might be something. Oh, what about this little yellow dot? that the yellow snow from the earlier demo? What do I do? Whatever I'm doing it wrong. Let's walk down the road. I have 0 presents and I've lost more than half of my time now, so I'm definitely not going to get all 25. Yeah, these are not presents, apparently. Do I just walk into the woods to find them? No. Again, a yellow thing that I can't touch. These look like they could be piles of presents. I don't know what else they would be. Random towers with strange green and brown patterns to them. Can't go into the houses. What do you do? Do I need to press a key or something? I'm trying every house just in case. Man, I'm gonna run out of time. Is this a present? No, that's like a bush. Dang. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time any moment now. Come on, at least make the first present easy to find. I mean, come on. It should be like an instructional thing, like you see it and it's obvious what you do. Maybe I'm missing something. There's a snowman over there, I think. You failed to find all the gifts in time for Christmas. Game over. Okay. Well. Was there an instruction screen, like F1 for instructions or something? Oh. Hold on. Alright, I'm starting again, I guess. Snowman. Where are the presents? Where are the presents? I think I'm missing something obvious. Like, what are these shits? Did I press a button? Pressing some keys now to see if anything does anything. Ah, I pressed that you win button, it looks like. You have found all 25. Maybe that's the trick to the game. You have to press the tab key, which I think is mapped to restore on the Commodore. You just press the tab key and you win. Seriously trying to see if there's some instruction or there's not. Try one more time, I guess. Look at the bottom. It shows like the holly and like a bow and stuff. I feel like I saw some of those things. Like maybe this is the holly, but how do I actually pick it up? I'm pressing the button. I'm walking over it. Holding the button. You press space, maybe? That'd be stupid, but... Alright, I'm gonna find the manual. Ferris's Christmas caper. I don't know if there is a manual, but... I found a Ferris commercial lawnmower manual. That could be useful. Not right now, but it could be useful. Yeah, I don't think it's a, I don't think it was a commercially produced game, perhaps. So I don't really find a manual for it. Either that or it's too obscure. In other words, I think it was a homebrew. I don't know. Hold the button, press the button a lot, just walk over it without pressing the button, stand on it without moving, look at it and press the button. Oh well, that's disappointing. Well, is anybody still alive in the chat, or has this bored you to tears by now? Ah! Yeah, little yellow dots are here too. And I think those correspond to this thing at the bottom, which maybe I have to get. Or this thing. See, it looks like one of those maybe. It's a piece of gold, I don't know. But I can't pick up anything! What could be the trick to it? I guess I have to give up sooner than later at this point. Could it be the wrong joystick for it? No, it doesn't work at all if you use the other joystick port. That would be demented if it would let you move with the wrong joystick, but you couldn't press the fire button or something like that. I don't know. It's or I can tell a broken game, but that seems silly. Why would it? I don't know. Maybe my ROM is broken, or the emulator is broken. Anyway, I'm moving on. Let's enjoy a lovely demo now. It's time for another demo. Unless that one doesn't count because it was a fail of a game. Now let's just load a demo anyway. Do. So I don't know what this is. It's from 1989 though. Back when the Commodore was still a current computer. It had some good longevity. You gotta consider that. It was released in 82. And people were still using it as, like, you know, their main home computer. Pretty much, I don't know how long exactly. I mean, you know, PCs with, you know, DOS-based PCs really replaced it, but I think it probably made it through the rest of the 80s in general, generally speaking. Like 82 through whatever. Happy Hacker Inc. Please enter your name. Okay. Mark. W. Can't capitalize the W though. I'm just Markwa. A Merry Christmas to Mark W. Alright, Santa has parked on the roof. Santa Claus is on the roof. Santa Claus is loose. Oh, I thought he just died in the chimney, like in the last demo. But he's good. He just got all ashy, I guess. I think he's drunk. He's going, hick. He's gonna fly his sleigh drunk across the ocean and everything. That's not a good idea. Alright, I guess it's looping. That's a fun little one. Pretty good art. Let's make sure it repeats the same thing when he goes down the chimney. Yeah, it does. And again, he does not become reduced to bones and then his carcass devoured by a Christmas wreath monster. Alright, let's move on to a game again. Moving right along. What else is there to play? There is Santa's Christmas Snow Force Special Delivery. Try Snow Force. Ryan says Santa. What do you mean Santa? I mean, that he's on the screen? Is that what you're... GS... I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to load. It's GS64. Snow Force. Oh, this is again by Sarah Jane Avery, who made the other game we just played, Santron. This is from 2021. Get the little drummer boy in Sid Tune form. Unfortunately, I always think of the Peter Griffin from Family Guy lyrics to this. Up in my bum. I don't need to hear that. Okay. All right, let's begin. The moon Lena. Our star system has been invaded by the Grinchkin forces. This is cool. Launch the new Snow Force fighter and recover our presence. Navigation systems online. All weapon systems ready. Engines at full power. Let's go for launch. Cool, let's do it. Alright. Yeah, look at this. Die, chickie. Space chicks? Well, I don't know what the hell this is for. Space chicks. Oh man, I keep missing the bonuses. Oh wait, you can't... Oh. It's not something you get. You just kind of... Okay, it's just telling you got the points. I thought it was something you had to touch. Space chicks, you will die. Ah! Power up. Oh! Oh, come on, that's misleading. I was just saying how that's like the universal language of shooters. You just get a thing with a P, and then they screw me like that. So much for it being the universal language. They had the rules again, like in the last game. That's fun. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Oh, man. Okay, you have to shoot the P, and then you can get something like a shield, apparently. I have a shield. That's neat. My Santa sleigh had a shield. I've never seen Santa sleigh with, like, a force field around it before. So now I've seen two new ideas tonight. Stealth Santa game and Santa sleigh as a spaceship fighter kind of a thing with a shield on it. Oh. Game over. Sarah Jane Avery certainly makes her shooters pretty difficult. Let's check the option. Maybe I can make it easier. Yeah, let's go with easier. Auto fire is good. Volume, sure. Music. Soul Force X. What is it? Uh-oh. I've just sold my soul. What is it? A separate game? Interesting. It looks like this is the same game, but not Santa-fied. Like maybe it's generic spaceship crap. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's Christmas time. I can't play this. Kill me. I gotta play the Santa version. All right. Back on track with the Christmas theme now. Gold Force next. Wait a minute. How do I get back to Santa mode? That's crap. I gotta reset the game or something. Let's reset the game. Reload the game, that is. Oh, here we go. I just did a hard reset and the game is back. Okay. Alright. We need easy difficulty because it suck. And let's play. And once again, our star system has been invaded by the Grinchkin forces. Launch the new Snow Force fighter and recover our Predator navigation systems online. All weapon systems ready. Engines at full power. Let's go for launch. Throw a snowball at the screen, says Stu. Okay. I will remember to do that. Next time I have a snowball handy. Stars. Ah, jeez. Even on easy, I can't handle it. What did I get this time? Is this like a weapon upgrade? I'm not even sure. Take that, you candy cane turret. Alright, a shield. What are those things I'm shooting? Like the one right above me. Almost looks like a beehive or something. Ah. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Yeah, take that present, whatever the hell you are, monster. 0 presents recovered. Wait a minute, what was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to recover presents? I don't understand. The Grinchkins have constructed a base deep underground. Go in there and destroy the base. Sir, sensors have detected the entrance. I'll engage the surface enemies before entering the base. Good luck, Captain. We're all depending on you. Alright. Just want to wish you both good luck. We're all counting on you. But yeah, now I have to pay attention to how do I recover presents? It's something I have to get instead of shoot? Maybe these things? I'm afraid I'm gonna die. I guess I could try it next time. That's a tight squeeze. Maybe that's a present? Oh, jeez. Now I'm going to be crashing into things that kill me because I want to test if they're presents. And Arturo has spoken. He says that sled looks like a shoe. I guess it kind of does. Who throws a shoe? Alright, I should have saved my game. It gave me the option. I want to figure out how to rescue a present. Rescue a present. I think I shot some, yeah, I think I shot some green presents on the ground before. Maybe I just have to touch them. Looks like your typical wrapped present. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I just have to touch that. Let me try it. Oh, I shot it by accident. I guess that's the part of the challenge, is not just shooting them by accident. Alright, let's try this. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got one! Alright. Santa type, says Ryan. Exactly. Like R type. It could be called S type, I guess. Try to get this present now. You know, I never really played much of original R type. I played a little bit of it, but I never owned it in any form. That present's blinking, I don't know why. But I got it. Okay, let's beat this boss. Then I'll have rescued, I think, about 4 presents? At least 3, right? How do I count? Girl. Presents rescued, at least some of them. 4 presents recovered. Password Yvfusk Pashq. I'm going to save to disk rather than remembering that password. Hopefully it works. Game saved okay. Nice. The Grinchkins have constructed a base deep underground. Go in there and destroy the base. There, sensors have detected the entrance. I'll engage the surface enemies before entering the base. Good luck, Captain. We're all depending on you. Good luck, Captain Santa. Oh, that was cool. Ah. I got an eye. What does that do? Looks like it's a different kind of shield, perhaps. Bomb seems to blow up everything on the screen, not something you shoot or activate manually. Alright, we're going into another tunnel. I didn't know Santa has to go through all this crap just to get some presents. I mean, come on. I guess this is what he has to do when the elves aren't working. Oh my god, look at the parallax. This is Commodore. Total nerd moment there. Yeah, I mean, wow. You don't usually see much of that in Commodore. Right. What I'm referring to, for those who don't know, is the kind of the multiple levels of scrolling in the background, like how the things that are supposed to look like they're in the foreground scroll faster than those in the background. You didn't really see a lot of that until the 16-bit era. Oh, I shot a present. 16-bit era of video games. And I'm just kind of impressed to see it on a Commodore game. Because I'm a nerd like that. What is that? We got chicken legs. What the hell is this monstrosity? Oh my goodness. This is an abomination that must be destroyed. Goes against God and nature. Alright, we've destroyed the turkey, chicken, whatever leg abomination. Password P4 AFU 2BP. Saving again. There's Grinchkin activity on the water planet Alga. We suspect they are searching for raw materials to further their efforts. Damn these Grinchkins. What are your orders, sir? Captain, penetrate their lines to discover the truth. Now, Stu is going to make a penetration joke now. He's still, excuse me, still there. Oh, these are killer wreaths. They go really fast. Once again, we have beautiful parallax in the background. I gotta say, Sarah Jane Avery has some chops. Hey. What is that? A skiing enemy of some sort? So bonkers. You have to wonder, did the other game come out first? Or like, was it designed as the more straightforward shooter and then she kind of just reskinned it for Santa Clausiness? Or vice versa? Probably the other way. Like, the quote-unquote normal shooter came out first. But I don't really know that as a fact. Sometimes these shmups can be a breeze for a while when you have like heavily upgraded weapons and stuff. But then you make one false move and you're dead. And you have the weak weapons again, and then suddenly it's really hard. I have a feeling that's going to happen like any second. Oh, I don't know if I wanted this weapon. I think the other one was better. Look, I got like a strong, probably a strong but narrow shot. I tend to like spraying everything, like just a wide spray in shmups. Yeah, but this one does a lot of damage, you can tell. That's probably pretty good. Probably for a boss like this, yeah. My hand's starting to hurt a little bit. Oof. Alright. Oh! Okay. Oh, taking some hits. My shield's almost done, but I finished off the boss. This is pretty impressive, this game. I was gonna say, oh, I didn't rescue any presents, but I didn't see any, and it looks like there weren't any. It doesn't say 0 presents recovered. Stage cleared. Boss destroyed. Captain, we're picking up a faint signal from outer space. Follow the signal and see what's out there. Roger, command. Setting thrusters to full power. Good luck, Captain. I think I use a different voice every time we have dialogue. Yeah, I got the spray one now. I like that a lot. Oh, I lost my shield though. Should I not get that? I think that's a weapon I don't like, so I'm gonna skip that. But I definitely want the shield. I think that's another weapon. Let's try to keep the spray one. Frosty the Snowman. Even the stars are doing the parallax thing. That's pretty cool. It's always a neat effect. It's the same weapon I have. Does it upgrade it if I get it again? I don't think it did. That'd have been cool though. These things look like kiwis or something. I don't know. I guess they're wreaths. Oh. What are you drinking, Ryan? You said I made you drink. Is anybody else in the chat drinking? Or what are you guys up to? Pretty quiet, so I thought I'd make some conversation. I'm docking into this thing for some reason. What's happening? Oh. Okay. Arturo says I can't drink, work tomorrow. Well, I work tomorrow too. I'm just sipping at a beer though. Captain, the Grinchkins have built a base on the rocky planet Raxan. What are your orders, sir? Negotiate the asteroid field to avoid detection. What are my odds for the asteroid field, guys? That enter the underground passages. Copy that, command. I'm going in full throttle. He's going into an asteroid field at full speed, apparently. I'm gonna keep my spray and pray weapon. I actually have to finish my self-review at work, Arturo, and say how awesome I am. I review myself as being the best employee you'll ever have. Ah, evil snowman. There's always got to be evil snowmen. There's never good snowmen. Why is that? Let's try this one. The first evil snowman I can remember is... Which game was it? It was one of the Ninja Turtles games that had Frosty the Hitman. I think it was Turtles 2, the arcade game. No, was it? Couldn't have been that. What game had Frosty the Hitman? Who remembers? Frosty the Hitman. I feel like it was a Turtles game. Bomb. Frosty the Hitman. But it was one of those things that you wouldn't know the name unless you read the manual. Or it describes all the enemies. There was some NES, I think it was NES game that had Frosty the Hitman. Yeah, this I don't know. I don't know if this is a good choice. Anyway, I have it now, so bill deal. Alright, I got this one again. Missed the power up though. We go. Oh, I gotta read your message in a minute, Arturo. Something about salsa and beer. Arturo said having spicy wings with Chicano salsa. That sounds good. Yeah, good. We go well with beer. Ryan said this is a pretty full game. Yeah, this is totally a full-fledged shmup here. Oh man, he owned me. Now I have no shield. Oh, at least I finished. Okay, I would say that. You know, I was gonna say the game is a little on the easy side, but I got totally owned originally, and I switched to the easy difficulty, so I shouldn't talk. I made it easy, right? And that's okay. You know, I'm not gonna sit here persisting at a harder game and keep retrying. But I'm probably gonna quit when I die here. It might be the end of the stream, actually, at that point. Command sensors are detecting a Grinchkin mine underground. Then, Captain, enter the passages to locate the entrance. The mine must be destroyed. Copy that command. I'll keep my eyes open. The Grinchkins. That's funny. Do I want that? I don't think so. I want to get this spray and pray again if I can find it, though. Shield, nice. Oh! I didn't realize that wasn't in the background. Oh. Yeah, we got parallax again. That's the way to my heart in a shmup is cool parallax effect. I mean, these aren't super cool. Some of my favorites are in the Thunder Force game, especially the one I know the most, Thunder Force 3. That's quite a fun shmup. Probably one of my favorites of all time. I don't want that one. Oh. Excuse me. What is that? There's a robot on the ground. Yeah, so I guess my plan will be finish this game, maybe one more demo if I have one, and then we'll call it a stream. And then we'll not resume Commodore Christmas until the end of 2024. We'll have to wait a whole other year for me to revisit these silly games. And silly demos. And watch Santa get killed in the fireplace. I guess I'm losing my mojo here. Whatever you want to call it. I'm losing my way of casually cruising through the levels. That's for sure. Losing a lot of lives. Ho ho ho! Oh! Alright, I'm down to 2 lives. That's like 7 like 2 minutes ago. Oh, man, I gotta get used to the pattern. He shoots down and then kind of arcs up. Yeah, not too bad when you get used to it. Ugh. Not hitting him a lot though, that's the problem. I'm hitting him a little bit every time he opens up his arms. Oh! Alright, I guess I lost. The game did get the better of me. Quite a good game there, wow. A solid one. That was Santa... What the hell is it called? I can't remember. No Force by Sarah Jane Avery. I gotta check out this woman, Sarah Jane Avery. She seems to have a knack for making pretty impressive shmups for Commodore 64. And Christmassy ones at that. Alright. So. It has a manual PDF and everything. Let's see if I have another demo. And then I'll have to call the stream probably. Did we do special delivery? Oh, I gotta try special delivery still. Let's see. Christmas Eve. I think that's a demo. There's also Christmas is Awesome. Let's try Christmas is Awesome. Oh. Looks like this game doesn't want to get out of memory. Even when I hard reset it. What about a soft reset now? I mean, you would assume Excuse me. Come on, I don't want to have to restart the app. That's annoying. I guess I gotta do that. Exit emulator. Alright, bear with me a moment. What I don't like about it is now I have to line up my app just right again. Because of the way I have it set up. Alright, that's pretty good. Doesn't take that long to do, I suppose. Okay, let's get to the Christmas stuff. We're gonna load up. What'd I say? Christmas is awesome. What exactly is Chicano salsa? Chicano, I can look it up real quick. Chicano salsa. Okay, I searched for Chicano salsa, and the first thing I found was Chicana Foods is an anti-racist, Chicana-owned gourmet salsa company. Anyway, let's just watch. We'll worry about salsa later and its racist implications or whatever. So apparently this group is called the CIA. That's what they call themselves. Another Bounty Christmas demo. And Arturo says it's Chile Morita y BBQ. Okay. Press F1, F3, F5, and F7 to change the SID tune. Okay. Yes, folks, it's that time of the year. It sure is when we all eat and drink too much. Woo! Put on weight. Yep. And make our New Year's resolutions. To go on a diet in January. Good luck with that. That is my pattern lately. I used to, for the longest time, pretty much never gain weight. Now I tend to gain a ton of weight in the holidays, and then I spend the whole year gradually losing it, and then I regain it all again. Are you all fine Christmas Eve? Currently, I am sitting here with a large glass of red, watching reruns on cable TV. That's where it's at. You know the usual stuff. Arturo says that his salsa is medium hot in the Mexican scale. Ghostbusters, Die Hard, what is that? Murakami and Wise, and Only Fools and Horses. Rodney, you plonker. And Arturo says that's probably considered very hot in the USA. You're probably right. Obviously, I plan to get really drunk. Why am I reading this silly message? It's kind of fun. Over Christmas and make a complete fool of myself. Kissing random strangers. I don't know if you want to do that under the mistletoe. People won't take too kindly to that lately. Or generally. And stuff like that. Oh, sorry. I didn't introduce myself. Did I? Yeah, don't kiss me if you haven't even introduced yourself. On the keys is the one and only amazing Kitty. What? Cheers. Awesome. Eh? Are they Canadian? Eh? What an intro. I don't know about this. I'm gonna change the music. Let's press F3. Something about a superstar or something like that. Weirdo. Miley Gyroscope. What's the person talking about? Miley Cyrus? You know what I mean. The one with the twerky butt. Damn, she's pretty hot. Eh? I bet you boys. What am I reading here? Love her, don't you? It's some drunk guy's stream of conscious writing. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, welcome to our latest C64 Christmas demo. Alright, I think maybe I'll move on. Maybe I'll squeeze in one more game, one more demo. That's what I like to do. Stay up unreasonably late. Because I'm pretty unreasonable. This is from Lemmings, this tune. Yeah, this is Lemmings, a Lemmings tune changed to a Commodore 64 sit. I'm not even reading the message anymore. Alright, I'm gonna squeeze into one more game and one more demo because this one sucked. It's alright. It's just you have to be into reading that silly message, I guess. What do I have though? I have special delivery. And then I could run Christmas Eve as the final demo. Special delivery. I think I've played this one before. I think it's another Santa dropping presents as he flies across the sky onto the houses kind of game. Or it doesn't work. Let's give it a moment. Dun 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 dun. One game I noticed is on sale on Steam is Baldur's Gate. Because Baldur's Gate pretty much hasn't gone on sale at all. Baldur's Gate 3, I mean. But now it's a measly 10% off. They're not willing to go that far down. They, you know, you're that popular a game, you don't really need to go on sale to make sales, I guess. But this game I don't think is working, unfortunately. Yeah. It's hard to reset it because it's being funky. Alright, is there anything else I can play then before we wrap it up? Did I play Santron? I think I did. Yeah, that was one of the Sarah Jane games, right? Alright, think about games, but we do have a couple other demos we could play. What's this one? Did I play this one? Oh, I don't think I played this game. Santa's Christmas Caper. Did I? It's another one of those games that has the phrase Christmas Caper in it. Again, there are tons of them. I guess there's only so many names you can apply. Here we go. Crowman's probably represents Santa's Christmas. Maybe it's not called Christmas Capers. Okay. Intro by Alex, music by Griff, logo. Alright, no, I don't cheat. You are Santa Claus. I am Santa Claus. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to get this border just right. It's been bothering me all stream. Who cares? Copying of the game is illegal. I don't do it. The story, the naughty Greenland pixies spiked all Santa's Christmas puddings with wine, and now after 10 helpings he feels unable to deliver the presents. However, before Santa passed out, he did manage to brief you on which boys and girls deserved Christmas presents this year. You have been given the job of delivering these presents. You must fly through the air on your sled over Greenland, over the icy sea until reaching England. Once there, you can deliver your sack of pressies. However, the pixies have decided to try to stop you on your rounds. They will try any naughty tricks to bring you to grief. Many of the really mischievous pixies have taken something. Only you can ensure that Christmas Day will be fun and happy for the children. This task is yours. Good luck, Santa. Alright. Watch out, look out for Kickboxing Vigilante, it says. Santa's Christmas Capers, copyright 1990, Zeppelin Games Limited. Alright, let's play. How do I play? Oh. When I restarted the system, I had to set up the controller again, unfortunately. That's how it works. And it still doesn't do anything. Port 2 is what it says, of course. There we go. Alright, let's play. Okay, yeah, I think I played this one before. Yeah, I think this is the one where everything kills you. I remember trying it, like, oh, maybe you can get those balls up there. Nope. Maybe I can touch this. Nope, just everything kills you. If I recall correctly. Oh, even things that you don't realize are there kill you. Oh, died. Oh, died again. Game over? Yep. Game over. You suck, Santa. Let's try again. Bum, 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 bum. Brain crap. What a hard game. What a hard Santa-based game. Oh. So some of these things are like generators, or I guess they're just shooting at you. You could think of it like, because you shoot these Christmas balls and stuff at you. But that Christmas cracker doesn't actually take my damage. I wonder if you can actually touch that. I feel like no. I think I have to go with my principle of everything killing you in this game. Oh. Huh. Look at those elves throwing crap at me. Oh, you crashed into the window. Crash into the building. Alright, I don't think I have the patience for that one, and I am too tired. Alright, this time for real, we're doing a demo. Then we're wrapping it up. Doo-doo. Alright, my voice is turning very sexy, as you can tell. We can run Rocky and Co. something something or Christmas Eve. I'll choose Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Cracked by Jimmy Floden, Jutta Gardsvagen, Trollhättan, Sweden. This is a cool... Is that a real town name or city name? Alright. It's approaching midnight on Christmas Eve and Santa is late. You play the part of Santa and you must deliver presents which are thrown down to you by your elves. Oh, I think I played this one before. Having caught a present by flying directly below it, you must move over a chimney and drop a present down to it. Down it. House start to open up the present immediately. And they will turn the light on. Dropping a present down a chimney of a lit house does not... I don't think I followed that at all. Okay, elves are going to throw you the presents. You have to catch it, move over a chimney, and drop a present down it. House start to open up... Okay, so when you drop it in the house, they're going to open it immediately. The house will... And the light will turn on. Dropping a present down a chimney of a lit house will not count. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, I gotta use the keys. Z, X, and space. Okay. Beneath each roof, you will see a patch of snow which slowly melts at a rate in proportion to the activity in the house. As the presents must be placed down the chimneys before anyone sees you, if all the snow is melted under a roof without a present being dropped before this occurs, it will indicate that the inhabitants are awake and you will have to return immediately. Alright, let's just go. Z, X, and space. Okay. So that's a lit house, I guess, there, so I don't drop it there? Is that the idea? But here I drop it. Yay. Now it's still not a lit house, so I can drop another one? Oh, looks like I didn't do anything. Oh, I'm gonna miss one. Ah! Wait, that's not fair. Ah, you freaking elves. Okay, I got one. Drop it here. Ah! Yep, there we go. Oh. Ah. ice is melting. I forget. I didn't quite understand what it means, but I guess it just has. It's kind of my timer to some degree. I have to just not let the ice melt. I guess. I don't really remember the specifics though. Oh. I finished the level, I guess. What's not clear to me is, did I actually like progress to another level that's going to be harder, or did the game just loop? I think they thought I was loading a demo, but here I am playing a game. Alright, let's quit this then. Try to find one more demo. That was Christmas Eve, and let's load Christmas carols. This was a real doozy to crack, apparently. Christmas Carols, copyright 1984, John Henry Software. Never heard of that one. I think I might have loaded this one before, actually. Let's find John Henry Software. That's a fun name. John Henry. Yeah, they made a bunch of like Christmas carols and stuff. Christmas carols, John Henry. Okay. Is it loading? What's happening? Let's go into warp speed mode. Here we go. Oh, yes, I think I've seen this one before. What is this tune? It's familiar. Anyway, let's play all the songs. I don't think I'm gonna sit through all of them, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I remember this one. It just kind of shows these very simple animations as it plays music. This is my daughter's Santa, whatever this thing is, mouse or something. She calls him Bongu. His name is Bongu. And he likes to bully her other stuffed animals, such as Winnie the Pooh. He'll be like, Bongu don't like Pooh. So now you have some insight into my daughter's strange mind. She takes it from me. Takes after me is what I meant to say. Okay. Oh, still going. I thought I was going to cycle through all of them. 9 was to go back to the menu. Oh. Let me just pick like 1 or 2 more. Oh, I quit the game by accident. Ah, shit. Okay. I wonder why this was a real doozy to crack. Guess we'll never know. All right. Let's see. What's a fun one we could try? How about Deck the Hall? I don't know. Takes a while to get going. Deck the hall with boughs of holly. I guess Stu's not watching because he's currently streaming a game called Exodus Guilty, Volume 1, a visual novel. Okay. Let's see. To be jolly. I'm wearing my gay apparel right now. And Stu is trolling my Ancient Utide stream. What does that word troll even mean in this context? Troll the Ancient Utide. What's the word? Utide Carol? Troll. Troll the Ancient Utide Carol. Yeah, what does troll mean there? The vocal technique. Ah. It is not a monster found beneath bridges or a method of something. Hold on, it cuts off here, man. To troll a song is to simply sing it in a full... Man, why is this cut off? This website sucks. In a full rolling voice. That's what to troll a song means. This, of course, is how people do sing at Christmas parties, especially those who have indulged in 3 or 4 cups of eggnog. That's from Yankee Magazine, December 1995. It's not a monster found beneath bridges or a method of fishing. That's fun. That is kind of how you sing Christmas carols. You don't take yourself seriously. Jingle bells, jolly old St. Nicholas. Sure, jolly old St. Nicholas. Trolley. Man. He looks like you just caught him like doing something. I don't know. It looks like he got blood on his face and his fingers too. And he was passed out drunk and you just caught him. Do I know this song? All the stockings you will find hanging. All right, folks. I think it's time to wrap it up. So thanks for watching. And make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. You know the deal. Looks like I have a whole 3 likes tonight. But I did have a good amount of viewers come by. Most of them didn't stay long. And somehow I guess my stream got a lot of attention. But it wasn't the thing for most people. Which is fine. I wouldn't expect it to be the thing for most people. But I got 55 views. I agree, Ryan, he does look drunk. Let's play Hark the Herald Angels while I continue signing off. But yeah, it's always fun to do this. I don't know why. I think it's super fun. Yeah, do a special Commodore Christmas event every year. I could always try something else in the future, but maybe this should be a tradition every time. I don't know. Anyway, thank you, yeah, Mr. Arturo and Mr. Ryan. I don't know who else is still here. I know Stu left to do his stream, but I'll say thanks to him anyway. Thank you, Mr. Eric. I don't know if Andy was here tonight. And thank you to AS and MS2023. Looks like you just subscribed, so thank you for the subscription. Until next time, though, I plan on streaming this Saturday with Mr. Rob Bob. Hey, Stu. Oh, I scrolled up. I thought Stu was still here. Yeah, I'm planning on doing the Krampus game book. It's called Twas. Hopefully with Mr. Rob Bob. I am having guests over on Christmas Eve, so there is some chance I won't have everything ready in time, and I'll really have to, like, help prepare something or clean up around the house. But hopefully I'll have it all ready beforehand. But that's all for tonight. So thank you for joining me for yet another Commodore Christmas. This one for the year 2023. And I should see some of you before Christmas and New Year. But if I don't, happy Christmas, Merry New Year. I think I got those backwards. Or happy whatever you celebrate. And that's it. What am I saying about flesh of the Godhead and the incarnate deity? What are we into Lovecraftian stuff here? No, sorry. That's all. Good night, everyone. Take care.